The increasing complexity of scientific inquiry has led to a proliferation of multi-author technical articles. Reports of Reports of clinical trials involving patients from several hospitals are usually co-authored by physicians from each participating hospital. Likewise, physics papers reporting results from experiments using subsystems developed at various laboratories generally have authors from each laboratory.
All right, so this is one that I would have to stop and like read for myself.
Right, that's what
I'm like, all right, so we're saying that like the more complex of scientific inquiry, so like us like having like more complex questions has led to like having multi-authored articles, so more than one person working on these articles. Reports of these clinical trials involving patients from several hospitals are usually co-authored by, okay, so like each hospital has like their
right,
own,
each hospital does their own thing.
yes,
and then they say likewise, or physics papers reporting. So the physics, they share their information.
Well, I think the second sentence is, we're not saying that the physicians don't share, like,
But they do their work inside the hospital.
Yeah, so
each hospital.
Reports of clinical trials involving patients, like I think like it's like maybe these like team of physicians, and they all work at a different hospital and they're working together, and like each hospital is one of the authors for this one paper.
Right. St. Luke Hospital does theirs. St. Mary's does theirs. But the physics paper.
But they come together to write a paper. The physicians do.
Yeah.
But it's saying co-authored, so they work together.
Okay. Likewise, physics papers reporting results from
Similarly, physics papers.
Subsystem developed in various laboratories have all this. Oh, okay.
All right. Just like the physicians work together from different hospitals.
And the physicists do the same thing.
Work together. Yes, excellent. All right, go ahead and start with A.
If all the above statements are true, which one of the following must be true? Clinical trials involving patients from several hospitals are never conducted solely by physicians from just one hospital. First of all, never is such a strong word.
Yeah, it never happens. We don't know that it never happens.
So A is wrong. B, most reports of clinical trials involving patients from several hospitals have multiple authors. Most is a.
It is strong. We do say are usually, so maybe we should leave this one open.
I said I haven't gotten rid of it. I'm just saying.
I agree. Most is a word I would be cautious of.
But just hold up. We're not Xing it out just yet. See, when a technical article has multiple authors, they are usually from several different institutions. That's not true.
Nope, we don't know. Just because these two examples it happens doesn't mean that's what
right. That's not a must. Yeah, it's not a must be true. Physics papers authored by researchers from multiple laboratories usually
very strong
report results from experiments using subsystems developed at each laboratory. I'm not hanging up just yet.
Okay.
E, most technical articles are authored solely by the researchers who conducted the experiments these articles report. Nope. All right. So where am I? I had two, D and B.
Yep.
Most reports of clinical trials involve patients from several hospitals. Multiple authors. Most reports of clinical trials involve patients from. I think it's B.
Yeah, because we usually is more than 50%, right? And so is most. So they're the same level of strength. So in this situation, it's okay to go with the stronger answer. But D says physics papers authored by researchers from multiple labs
usually report results from experiments using subsystems developed at each.
Yeah, we just know that physics papers reporting results from experiments using these subsystems generally have authors from each lab. So it kind of switches it, right? Like we don't know that physics papers by researchers from multiple labs usually use these systems. We just know that when they use these systems, they tend to be at multiple labs. So it switches it. So that's why D is wrong.
Yeah.
Right.